Okay, we're back with Steins Gate, and I'm very excited to play more, and also to go to this maid cafe. But before we start, I have actually turned on the voices since last time, because I know a couple of you have mentioned it in the comments, and I would actually really like to hear sort of the voice acting, but I had it off before because I find that I take in information a lot better when I hear something or I speak something out loud as opposed to just reading in my head. And I thought that reading out loud would help me remember things more than listening to the sort of the Japanese version, because I don't understand Japanese. And that probably was a good idea when it was really expository and it was all that time travel information, but I'm going to turn it back on, see how it goes. I'm not sure if I'm going to read aloud everything or just the things that seem like they need reading out or remembering, stuff that I think I really want to get in my head and remember for whenever I keep playing it or for the next time I play. So the voices are on. I might read things aloud, I might not. Depends sort of what is being said, I guess. But we'll see when I'm playing. Maybe I'll end up reading everything out loud as well. I don't know. But I just thought I'd let you know, voices are now back on. And we will see what happens. So, we're at the Maid Cafe to meet Itaru. And that's where we were last time. So, let's get started. They already said that line when I loaded the game up. But it was too quick for me to actually catch that before setting the recording up to start. But from now on, there will be voices. So, let's go. Okay, I'll read these bits because that bit's not voice acted. So I open the door to the May Queen plus NYAN-SQUARED maid cafe, and two familiar cat-eared girls greet me with smiles.
Ah, Okarin-da!
It's me! Oh wow, that was zoomed in. One of them is my... Oh, what? One of them is Mayuri? Oh yeah, I can see the eyebrows. But here she's called Mayushi Nyan-Nyan. Wow. Since she works here, I stop by about twice a month. I guess that would make me a regular customer. Actually, I've never been to any other maid cafe.
Okarin, okaerinasai-masu.
Welcome back. After bowing again, Mayuri gasps as if she thought of something.
Ne-ne, Okarin.
Hey, Okarin, might she just noticed something?
Okarin to okaeri tte niteru ne.
She's very excited, apparently. We can hear it in her voice. Welcome back, and Okarin go really well together. Whatever. So, and we need to know the name Faris. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking over the voices, which probably isn't helpful. Kyoma, it's great that you... Kyoma, it's great that you came. Yeah! The other maid who came to greet me, Faris Nyan-Nyan, her professional name, of course, hits me with her trademark combo attack of cute cat-like gestures. That was my phone vibrating, I don't know if you heard it. She's May Queen plus NYAN-SQUARED's most popular maid. Even though she and Mayuri are about the same age, she looks and acts a bit younger. Because you know, the younger the better, right? Apparently. Darinyan's here too. He's been waiting. Yeah. These maid cafes are just a very weird concept to me. I'm sorry. Daru frequents this cafe because he's got a crush on Faris. He often reads her public blog while muttering, "Faris, you're so cute," to himself. He's got it real bad. I keep telling him to choose either 2D or 3D, but he doesn't listen. I also have trouble dealing with this cat girl. She always finds a way to best me. Wow. It's quite quiet, the voices. I might turn it up a bit. Let's give it a... where is it? Okay. I'm just going to turn the voice volume up. Put it about halfway. Okay, let's keep going. Am I holding another secret meeting to overthrow the evil organization? Yeah?
No,
Yeah, something like that. It's always about this organization. You know, if everyone knows about the organization, it's not a very secret, like... No, what's the word? Not a very secret ambition of his. Or conspiracy. Like, if he really wanted to hide from the organization, why would you talk about it all the time? It's still quiet. Right, I'm going to turn it up even more. Go full volume. Okay, no chance. The organization isn't threatened by cat-eared maids.
そんなことないにゃ。フェイリスにはあの非奥義があるのにゃ。きっとお役に立てるにゃ。
Wow. Perfect, really. Such a... I mean, someone had to say it, but it's so bad.
何？あの非奥義、ついに得得したのか。
Finding master secret technique.
そうにゃ。ギアナ高地での修行に耐え抜き、師匠の死も乗り越えて、フェイリスはついに手に入れたのにゃ。
Okay, after completing my pilgrimage to the Guiana Highlands and overcoming my mental death, what is she talking about? This sounds like she's talking about a video game. What? Mental? Faris knows my true name, Hohen Kilmer. I've also told her all about the organization. And now she's more into it than I am? She's always the one to bring up the subject whenever we meet. By the way, this is the first time I've heard of this secret technique, or whatever it is.
だから今日約束通りフェイリスも精霊会議に参加させてほしいにゃ。
So, Faris wants to participate in the spirit conference like you promised. Yeah! What's the spirit conference? There's so many things in this game that I just don't know. I assume it'll be explained. Or it's not important. Ugh, she's not letting it go. It'll take 30 minutes if I play along with her.
お前、サンクチュアリに行くというのか。
These guys would maybe be good together. I don't know what this game, I don't know where this game is going, but these guys both seem very into these conspiracy theories and being dramatic, which is maybe a good thing for the two of, unless they're just enabling each other with their theories. I don't know.
ダメだ。いくら非奥義を得得したとはいえ、あの場所はお前にはまだ早すぎる。
Okay, this voice sounds as dramatic as I expected it to. I'm very happy. So he's saying, no, although you may understand the hidden secrets, you're too inexperienced.
そんな約束したにゃ。にゃのに今日は裏切るっていうのかにゃ。
Okay, she sounds about 5. But that's pretty standard for like anime and
あ
stuff.
の場所にはフェイリスのお兄ちゃんが。
They all have very high voices in Japan. Or in Japanese anime. I don't know, I've not been to Japan. But it all sounds very high. Since when do you have a brother? And what the hell's this spirit conference anyway? Is he just going along with it? Faris looks at me with actual tears in her eyes. I falter, even though I know it's just one of her cutesy acts. Whenever I talk with her, I run out of comebacks, which is really unusual for me. And then she takes the initiative, leaving me with nothing to do but listen to her fantasies. I mean, come on! You can only take it so far. There's a very clear difference between her stories and mine. As anyone can see, I speak nothing but the truth, while Faris only has delusions and a made-up backstory. I always have to play along. That's why I feel like I can never best her.
なんかわからないけど、マユシーもサンクチュアリっていうところに行きたいな。
She talks very slowly. I don't quite get it, but can Mayushi go to the sanctuary too? Great, now look who's joined in. It's just going to get worse from here. I have to end this conversation now.
来なくていい。この話はもう終わりだ。
Can't come, this discussion is over, and then he's gonna leave and sit with someone. There are a lot of cat maids. I mean, I know that's the point of the cafe, but... Okay. The outfits are cute.
けずるいにゃ。
Not fair, Kyoma.
そうだよ。マユシーもフェリスちゃんもダメなんてね。オカリンは冷たいと思うのです。
Okay, I don't know what's going on with this game. It's enjoyable, but what is happening? Who's Ferris? Okay.
フェリスちゃんはフェリスちゃんだよ。
That's a very desperate attempt to get out of the conversation. Who is this woman that I've been talking to? I don't know. Oh wait, it was spelt differently. I do think I pick up a lot more when I read it out loud. And I haven't... The voices are really good, so I would like to keep them, but I don't want to talk over the voices, but I feel like listening to the voices, reading out loud, will make everything take so much longer. Mayuri and Faris look at each other and smile. If you are watching this, you know, maybe just comment and tell me what you'd like me to do, because I don't... You know, if you just say, just leave it and I'll read the voices, the subtitles myself, that's great, that saves things for me. If you want to hear me read it, I know that when I watch Let's Plays, I don't always pay full attention, and it's quite nice to have it out loud so I can hear what's being said, instead of missing things because I'm not reading the screen. I don't know. I mean, I think I should read some of it out loud, because I do think I'm already missing stuff. I have a really bad habit of skipping over things when I read, and I just read really fast in my head. So, we'll see. Let me know. Is she talking about this Faris? Is that her real name? Have I been mistaken all this time? That's a disturbing thought.
あのね、マユシーは言いにくいから、フェリスちゃんって短くしてるんだ。
Well, Mayushi has a hard time saying Faris, so I call her Faris-chan instead. Okay. Are they that different? Oh, so that's it.
なんだか女学院みたいで、それも悪くないにゃ。
Oh my god, it's like we're in a girls' school. That's not too tabby. That's worse. That's worse than perfect. That's an awful pun. That's really bad. Okay then, moving on.
いいからさっさと案内してくれ。俺はいつまでここに立っていればいいんだ。
You show me to the table already. How long do you want me to stand here waiting?
ごめんなさいにゃ。ご主人様、ご案内にゃ。
Haha, there's too many nyas. Table for two this way.
マユシ、ご案内よろしくにゃんにゃ。
She didn't say that twice, did she?
任せてにゃんにゃ。
Okay, there's so many nyans. Is this what cats say in Japan? Do they say nya instead of meow? I know that they say different things in different countries. I'm just not aware of what Japanese cats say. If you hadn't noticed, the Catty maids here at May Queen plus NYAN-SQUARED are required to add cat sounds. Nyas and nyans, yeah, thank you, it explained it for me. It was right there and I just wasn't reading it. To their words with some frequency. Some frequency. Okay, I'm gonna check my phone if I remember how. Yeah, I've got mail! One from Lukako, okay. About ceremonies. Oh yeah, I asked him about the ceremony last time in his text. Sorry, I don't know any ancient secrets. At least I don't think our shrine has anything like that. If you're interested in that sort of thing, you should go to Izuma or Issei instead. Ah, I did 10 practice swings with Samadare. And there's no way to reply to that. So I'm just getting the message. So that was it. I'm gonna put the phone away and continue talking with these wonderful cat maids. Mayuri takes my hand and leads me inside. Apparently, Mayushi Nyan is the only one who leads customers by the hand like this. It probably comes naturally to her. She doesn't even realise the effect it has on her customers. And that's why she's second to Faris in popularity at this maid cafe. These guys are like 16, right? I feel like a 16-year-old working somewhere like this is not great. But again, I know it's a cultural thing and it's very different, you know, in Japan than to England. And she guides me to Daru's table. The tables are about 60% full. Among Akiba's maid cafes, May Queen plus NYAN-SQUARED's popularity is solid, but not booming. Considering what Faris and the others are wearing, it's more like a cosplay cafe than a maid cafe. Furthermore, the cat ears and NYAN-SQUARED dialect makes it less accessible to low-level otaku and first-timers. On the other hand, those same cat ears are a topic of heated debate among die-hard maid cafe fans. Maids don't have cat ears. Cat ears plus maid equals 2 times moe. Yeah, 2 times moe. These two viewpoints clash. This place is one of the older maid cafes in Akihabara, but it doesn't get much media exposure. Maybe that's what makes it more comfortable than most. At least that's what Daru says. He talks about this stuff so much that it's been burned into my synapses. Daru-kun, Okarin is here, Nyan!
遅すぎでしょマジで
You're way late, seriously man. Yeah, because that woman took a photo of me without my permission. You know, you shouldn't do that. It's annoying. And they never get you looking your best. Daru sits in front of me but doesn't look my way. He looks upset for some reason.
それで今フェイリスタンと何を話していたか詳しく
So what were you just talking about with Faris? I want details. He's jealous. Because he likes her a
聞き
lot.
たいのかどうせダルには理解できない話だと思うが
You really want to know? I don't think you'd understand it. I don't think that's going to make him feel any better. Hell, even I didn't get most of it.
ああそっち系の話か
The usual. So this is... I mean, he said she always brings it up. I mean, this conspiracy thing. I just
フェイ
want
リスタンとオカリンの
it to
会話
become
は
less of a
普通の俺たち
conspiracy.
は
I
つ
don't
いてい
know.
けない領域に達してるよなオーラみたいなものが出てるっつうの
I thought you'd finished. I have to stop talking over this. I'm really sorry. I'm used to not having the voice on. Hopefully I'll improve. Conversation is too much for regular otaku. You guys exude an aura or something, you know?
二人だけの固有結界張りやがって許さない絶対にだ
That's a frown on its face. Very small mouth. It's like you, too, have your own reality marble. You know I can't forgive you.
フェリスちゃんもオカリンのこと気に入ってるみたいだにゃ
Well, conspiracy theorists have to stick together. That's why she likes me.
お店の子お店に来るご主人様たちみんな含めてフェリスちゃんのお話についていけるのはねオカリンだけだもんにゃ
All the maids and masters here, the only one who can keep up with Ferris-chan is you, Ogurin. Because they share a conspiracy theory. I'm not even close to keeping up with her.
そんなオカリンに嫉妬なんという勝ち組
So jealous, you lucky bastard.
嘘で塗り固めた女になど興味がない
Wow. Okay, that's a rude. I have no interest in women who dress themselves in lies. Oh my god. Right?
今日のお前が言うなすれはここですか
Yeah, exactly. Says the guy in the mad scientist costume. Like, you know, just because she wants to dress up a bit doesn't mean she's not worth having an interest in.
黙れ浮気野郎めが二次元の嫁が泣いているぞ
Silence, you unfaithful bastard. All your 2D wives are crying.
ぐはー痛いところ疲れたっす
This guy. I don't know if I like Itaru. Daru theatrically grabs his chest and falls onto the table. I sip from one of the glasses of water that Mayuri brought to our table.
んでご主人様ご注文はお決まりですかにゃ
That's so weird. Master, where did you order?
オムライスそれとホットコーヒーブラックで
Okay, on the rice and hot coffee. Sounds like a standard
かし
order.
こまりましにゃんにゃん
I right off. After taking my order, Mayuri finds her way towards the counter as if swimming between the rows of tables. I hope she doesn't trip.
で僕になんか用事だった
What do you need? Daru asks without getting up from the table. That's right. In my confrontations with Shining Finger and Catgirl, I always forgot my original objective.
あと1時間ぐらいしたらラボに行くつもりだったんだけど。
It's gonna head to the lab in about an hour.
内密で緊急の話があるのだ。
I have an urgent matter to discuss. Top secret! I lean on the table and scan the area without moving my head.
ジョン・タイターは知っているよな。
You remember John Titor?
ジョン・タイター
He does not remember. Because we're now in a world where that whole John Titor thing, however many years ago, didn't happen.
アメリカに10年ほど前に現れた自称未来人だ。
Self-proclaimed time traveler who appeared on the internet.
こいつの話題をしたはずだぞ。
I thought there's a lot of long pauses in here. I think they're done. Who appeared on the internet about 10 years ago. I thought we talked about him before.
またオカリンのいつもの設定
There's a new addition to your made-up backstory.
設定とか言うな。俺が話すことは全て真実だ。
You know, the more you say you're a mad scientist, the less people are gonna believe you. And then, when he truly becomes a mad scientist, everyone will just laugh because, you know, he's been saying it for years.
ああ、めんどくせえ。じゃあ付き合ってやるけどさ。
So they can play along.
そのタイターってやつが未来人だっていうソースは
Well, at least, you know, at least he's trying.
待て。なんでそんな初耳のような
Seriously
言い
never
方をす
heard
る
about him before?
事実初耳だから。
Seriously, bro, I haven't.
忘れたわけではなく
Sure you didn't just forget?
自信はないけど。
You can't say for sure.
日本でもそいつに関する本が出ている。
There are even books about him.
その本を見せてくれたら思い出せるかも。
I might remember if you show me one, but there probably are not.
何も知らないのか
Really don't remember?
人の記憶力なんて結構曖昧なもんしょ。デジタルと違ってさ。
Memories fade, we're not computers, man. This is wrong. I remember talking to Daryl about John Titor back in high school. It was only idle talk, so it's possible Daru forgot about it. Daru is quite the internet addict, but the internet lets you choose what information you want to see. There's no guarantee Daru looked up info on John Titor. If he had, I doubt he would have forgotten so completely. Is it my memories that are mistaken, or everyone else's?
だったら IBN5100 については
What about the IBN 5100?
へえ、オカリンがそんな PC を知ってるなんてね。やるじゃん。
You know about that? Cool.
知っているんだな。
So you know about it.
IBN が1975年に発売したモデルっしょ。
He knows it because he's into the computers. Model IBN released back in 1975. Right. That's what John Titor said on @channel. He travelled to 1975 first, obtained an IBM 5100, then leaped to 1998.
どんな PC なんだ
What kind of computer is it?
値段高すぎの PC だな。
A stupidly expensive kind.
黎明期だったからすげえ高くて、個人には手が出せなかったらしい。
Back when it came out, computers were so expensive that average people couldn't get their hands on them.
IBN の独自技術が詰まった、その当時にしては結構優秀な PC だったんだけどね。
It was full of proprietary IBM technology and was a pretty powerful computer for its time.
IBN は6年後の1981年に IBN-PC っていう大ヒットシリーズを発売してて、そっちの方が有名なわけ。
Then 6 years later, in 1981, IBM launched the popular IBM PC series. Now that's more famous.
つうか僕も IBN5100 の知識はネットのウィキを見たことがあるぐらいだぞ。
Anyway, it's not like I'm an expert. This is just stuff I read on a wiki. I'm so glad we have a tip for wiki because I had no idea what that was. I have no idea. I'll need to read up on it.
それが現在
I don't know what I would read up on it
都市伝
on.
説を聞いたことは
Have you heard the urban legend that there's one in Akiba?
おうおう、あるある。1ヶ月前ぐらいにネットで話題になったな。
You bet I have. Just last month there was big talk about it on the net.
で、その噂を聞きつけたアットちゃんの有志が秋葉中のショップを探して回ったんだよ。フレパラのフレンドにゲジネって人がいるんだけど、 その人が中心になってね。
Some ad channelers heard the rumors and went searching for it. My friend on Freepara, Sister Centipede, was the main person behind that.
あの疾風陣雷のナイトハルトまで出張ってきたらしいけど、結局見つからなかったんだって。
Even the legendary Neidhart Blitzschnell joined the fray, but they still couldn't find it.
じゃあ都市伝説はデマだったということか。
So it was just a hoax?
さあ知らねえ。秋葉にはアンダーグラウンドなショップがたくさんあるし、案外どっかの怪しいショップにひょっこり転がっててもおかしくないんじゃね？
Who knows? There are tons of underground shops in Akiba. It wouldn't be strange if an IBN 5100 suddenly turned up in some hole in the wall. Okay, before we go any further, it's gonna show up at the TV shop below the lab. Theory. I'm probably wrong. But that's what I'm saying. For now.
ふむ。なるほど。
I see. Such a catchy ringtone. My phone suddenly starts vibrating. It stops after about 3 seconds. That's not time to dance. Looks like I got mail. I can check it whenever I want, but I'm talking to Daru now, so it can probably wait.
それで一つだけ確認したいんだが。
So there's one thing I need to know. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna access my phone and check yet. I scan the area with my eyes once more. Then I lean in close.
IBN5100 は世界滅亡の引き金になるアイテムなんだな。
The IBN 5100 has the power to destroy the world, right? Because that sounds not crazy.
なんでだよ。引き金にはならないし、世界滅亡もしないっつの。
What? It doesn't have the power to do anything, let alone destroy the damn world.
にゃに世界滅亡しちゃうのかにゃ
What's this, Nya? The world's gonna be destroyed, Nya? Faris brings my omelet rice. She's doing her cat-like gestures while keeping her tray balanced on one hand. True feline ability. Despite her nyan-nyanian nonsense, Faris is the consummate professional.
ご主人様、お待たせしましたにゃんにゃん。オムライスにゃん。
Master, thanks for waiting, Nya-nya. Omelette rice, Nya. The cat girl puts the omelette rice on the table and then takes a bottle of ketchup from her apron pocket. That looks tasty. She uses it to write, "The world is doomed" in red letters upon the omelette's blank yellow canvas.
世界滅亡前にどうぞ召し上がれ。
Please enjoy your meal before the world ends. I like her. She's fun. And kind of as crazy as Oterin.
おお、世界がやばいきた。フェイリスさんの丸文字の可愛さに僕もやばい。
Oh my god. Whoa, the world is doomed for the win. Faris's handwriting is so cute it puts my omelette... No, what? What does that even mean? I don't... Puts my omelette in danger too. I don't know what he means, but I'm assuming it's kind of gross. I don't know. It appears the cuteness has shattered Daru's sanity. I give him a look that says, calm down, but to no avail. I smooth out the ketchup with the bottom of my spoon, erasing the ketchup words.
ああ、もったいない。
Ah, what a waste. Well, I had to eat it as well, like it was going to go. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to eat it either way.
ダルニャンダルニャン。フェイリス杯の件考えてくれたかにゃ
Oh, Darunya, have you considered participating in the Faris Cup? Yeah, she is cute though. Like, I get it.
ああ、もちろん。僕も参加します。
No, of course I'm participating. What is it?
フェイリス杯？なんだそれは。
Faris Cup? What's that? I take a mouthful of almost rice.
次の日曜日にこの店でライネットの大会をやるのにゃ
Next Sunday we're hosting a Rainet tournament at the cafe, yeah? Faris starts dancing in place. I'd prefer she'd not jump around like that when people are eating nearby. I'm sure Daru is loving it.
フェイリスはその幹事である実行委員長、つまり言い出しっぺなのにゃ
Faris is here as an organizer. It's all my idea, yeah?
よかったら今日も参加するにゃ参加費はドリンク込みで1000円フェイリスに勝てた人には商品として手作り料理を振る舞うにゃ
You can participate too if you want, Kyoma. Entrance fee is 1,000 yen and it includes a drink. Whoever beats Faris gets to enjoy some of Faris's home cooking, yeah? I don't know what her home cooking is like, so that could be a really great or a really awful prize.
無理無理。オカリンはライネットには詳しくないんだ。
It'll never happen. Okrid sucks at Raynet. I forgot what Raynet
に
is.
ゃー面白いのに。
It was definitely mentioned in a tip, and I've forgotten. Yeah, but it's so fun.
いいんだ俺は。
I'm fine. I stop shoveling the omelette rice into my mouth. Then I deliver a melancholy sigh.
ライネットアクセスバトラーズか。その名を聞くたびチャンピオンだったあいつのことを思い出す。あれからもう2年になるのか。
Raynet Access Battlers, huh? Whenever I hear that name, I remember the former champion. Has it already been 2 years?
いやなんでもない。今のは忘れてくれ。
No, it's nothing. Forget what I said.
にゃにゃすっごーく思わせぶりな態度だったのにゃ。あいつって誰にゃ
Yeah, that sounded so serious. Yeah. Who was the former champion? I'm not saying that he has anymore.
存在
I
しないん
can't.
じゃね？ライネットって公式大会が始まったのは1年前ぐらいだし。
He probably doesn't exist. I mean, Raynet didn't even have official tournaments until about a year ago.
今日あの人のことまだ忘れられないのかにゃ。
I mean, you still can't forget him, can you? Yeah. Who can't I forget? Is it his ex? Is
は
it? What?
確かにあの頃あの人フェイリスのお兄ちゃんとキョウマはとっても仲が良くてフェイリスも嫉妬しちゃうぐらいだったにゃ。
Remember that you and the champion, my brother, were such good friends, Kilmer. You were so close it made me jealous, yeah? Damn it, she took my story and ran with it again. I never even said anything about him being her brother. Hell, I don't know if Faris even has siblings. I shouldn't have talked about stuff like this in front of Faris.
でもいい加減思い出にばかりすがるのはやめるにゃ。
But it's time to let go of the past. Seize the day with your own paws. Her shout resounds throughout the store. Her finger snaps at me.
フェイリスは辛くても辛いからこそお兄ちゃんの意志を継いでライネッターになったんだにゃ。
Even though it's painful. No, because it's painful. I succeeded my brother's dying wish and perfected my skills as a Raynetter, yeah? She kind of reminds me of Yamazaki from Cardcaptor Sakura. You know, the guy who just lies all the time and just makes up stories constantly.
覚えてるかにゃ。お兄ちゃんがいつも言ってた言葉。いつかライネットで世界に平和をもたらそうって。
Do you remember? He used to always say, "Someday, let's bring peace to the world with Raynet."
フェイリスコーヒー持ってきて。
Faris, bring me my coffee.
にゃにゃ。
I present my empty plate to Faris. I always eat quickly. Me too. It's a habit I picked up naturally during my years on the run from the organization. Okay. Screw the slow food trend.
かしこまりましたにゃ。少々お待ちください。
Sure thing, Master. Just a moment, yeah? Faris takes a dish and heads back to the counter. Phew, if I left things going as they were, I would have had to play along for another 10 minutes in her fantasy world.
フェイリスタンは知る人ぞ知る実力派ライネッターなんだぜ。
Faris is one of the most skilled Raynetters I know. Dara exclaims with a wry smile.
非公式の野良試合では400戦無敗なのさ。
She's gone undefeated in over 400 unofficial matches.
ヒクソンかよ。
Is she Rixon Gracie? Dara ignores my perfect retort.
フェイリスタンが公式大会に出ないのが残念だよ。出れば優勝間違いなしなのに。
So disappointing that Faris doesn't go to official tournaments. She'd win if she did, no doubt.
なんで出ないんだ？
Why doesn't she?
この店のご主人様たちを第一に考えてるってことっしょ。
Sure, it's for
店
the
に迷
custom.
惑をかけてまで大会には出ないってスタンス？メイドの鏡だろマジで。
She probably doesn't want to inconvenience the store. Truly a model maid. That flashing receiving mail thing is really annoying me, and I really want to check it, but like Ocarin said, Ocarin, it would be a bit rude while talking with my friend.
それにマユシと同い年だから学校も行かなきゃいけないだろうし。
Also, she's Mayushi's age, so she probably has school too.
店に迷惑かけないと言っておきながら、税理士杯なるものを店で開くのか?
She doesn't want to inconvenience the store, yet she's holding the Faris cup here.
細けいことはいいんだよ。
That doesn't matter at all.
とりあえずフェリスタンは可愛い。可愛いは正義。猫耳ロリメイドはけしからん。
God.
性的な意味で。それでいいだろう。
The point is, Faris is cute, and cuteness is justice. Cute cat-eared maids are sweet, if you know what I mean. And that's all that matters, right?
お前は結局、二次元派なのか三次元派なのか、どちらなのだ?
So, in the end, do you bat for the 2D team or the 3D team?
あえて言おう。バイであると。
I dare say I'm bi. Okay.
いろいろとフリーダムだな、ダルは。
You're an inspiration, Daru. Okay.
よく言われます。さあせん。
I know, I'm just too awesome. Daru usually doesn't show enthusiasm for anything. The exceptions are Moe and Faris. I wish he were this passionate about our experiments. And we're back in the lab. I like the little frog at the top right. It's cute. I had to pull Daru away from Faris so we could return to the lab. We arrived to find it hotter than a sauna in hell. I quickly open the windows, letting a small breeze blow in. It won't be enough. I flip our fan to full power and place it on the table in front of me. And after I do that, I'm going to check my phone, because that's annoying. You've got mail. From... oh, I've got two. One from the Shining Finger with an attachment. I'm going to look at Faris first. Okay, Faris, the final battle is close at hand. You don't have to include Nya in your texts. Oh my god. You're more perceptive than I thought, Nya. So now you understand what's at stake. The Red Southern Cross will soon hatch, Nya. The time has come for Faris to journey to the sanctuary and prepare for... I can say no more, Nya. That is a weird text. I don't understand most of it. Okay, what if I reply to the pun? What are you talking about? Will you quit testing me with this mockery? Okay, it's a bit angry. Or, I don't know what the Red Southern Cross is. I see, so the holders of Original Sin, those who, like me, were bored of Prototype 13, have begun to assemble in Akiba, guided by the star that we alone can see. The time is right. What? All will soon hatch. Impossible, you mean it's already awakening? It's 50 years earlier than I predicted. What does this mean? The perceptive one is kind of rude and abrupt. I don't understand the Southern Cross one at all. Or really the Hatch one, but I feel like it's maybe just Ocarin playing along with more of her stories. What was this Red Southern Cross again? Alright, star. I think I preferred the Hatch one. It's like, oh my god, it's awakening? Let's reply to this. You know, why not? Send. I don't know. Was that the right choice? Maybe we'll see. Okay, and now we're going to open the one from Shining Finger with the attachment. Please reply. Okabe-san, I mailed you as soon as I could. My name is Kiryu Mueka. I'm a 20-year-old freelance editor. I believe I mentioned I work part-time at Arc Rewrite. Sorry for taking your picture, it wasn't on purpose. I needed some shots of Akiba Akihabara for work, and you just happened to be in one. Actually, to tell you the truth, this is a long message. Let's get that down. I was hoping to sneak some shots of the satellite. Lamau. By the way, the picture I took was just a test, not the final shot. That's why I was using my phone. Even if you hadn't begged me to delete it, I wouldn't have posted it, so don't worry. Anyway, I should get to the point. I'm really sorry for asking like this, Okabe-kun, but it would be super great if you could ask your friend, the super hacker, about the IBM 5100. I don't really know anything about computers, especially old computers. All I have to go on is that picture I showed you. I'll attach the image. Be absolutely positively sure to reply, okay? I'll be waiting. And if you could, I'd be super happy if you gave me your super hacker friend's email address. I'll mail you again. It's okay to mail you again, right? Of course it is. Bye, Moeka. Okay. Attachments. Not a very clear photo. Okay. Put that away. I really wish we had an air conditioner. I turn on the computer. This is our PC for communal use among lab members. It still uses an old CRT monitor, so it looks ancient. But don't let its looks deceive you. Our computer whiz, Daru, scrounged up some parts and made some mods to it. In any case, I don't spend much time on it. I mostly use it to update the Future Gadget Laboratory's homepage, check my email, visit news sites, and browse @channel. I wonder if the new title is still posting. He is? No? I don't remember what time the last one was. I think it's a new one. This might be really long again. I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. I'm happy to explain. Just so you know, it's impossible to reproduce with the current technology. Certain critical components won't exist until CERN invents them in 2034. Time travel works by altering gravity. Basically, you can think of it as using the twin paradox, but that alone isn't enough to reverse time. Still here, you faker? You're annoying. Go away. Okay, why is that anonymous green? And the other anonymous is blue? I don't know. So your power is gravity control? Not bad, but still not enough for top tier power levels. The twin paradox, is that like the Hiroshima effect? That's just slowing time down, not reversing it. Who gives a shit about the time machine? Give me stock prices. And then it's me, you know? That's me. Definitely, that's me. It uses Tipler cylinders and Care black holes, doesn't it? Just like you said 10 years ago. And your time machine is a 1970s Chevy. Oh god, shut the fuck up, you disgusting Junie scum. What? The twin paradox and the Hiroshima effect are different things, duh. Time traveler lol. John title lol. A Chevy's an American car, right? I'd rather go German with a BMW lol. Oh. By Tipler cylinders, are you referring to the Tipler machine? Lol, what? A Tipler cylinder would have to be 10 kilometers in diameter, 1,000 kilometers long, have mass equal to the sun, and revolve 2,500 times per second to become a time machine, lol. How do you fit that onto a Chevy? Even if you could, a Tipler machine can't travel farther back in time than the moment of its creation. Enough of your delusions. @channel is not your blog. I want to hear from Title. And it's him again. This is a surprise. Does this mean people of this age already know about my time machine? Did you really encounter me 10 years ago? If so, then that must have been on another world line. I, at least, have not gone to the year 2000. I've been to the year 3000. Just getting old, busted songs in my head, oh my god. In any case, the important point is that a rotating black hole has the same effect as a Tipler cylinder. You can learn more about Kerr black holes by studying the Penrose diagram or Tipler's calculations. My time machine works by generating a pair of Kerr black holes. In Japanese, please. So, I'm assuming it's basically, I know it's giving me a tip, but I'm assuming it's basically the same as in English, where it's like, that's too complicated, dumb it down. Title came 10 years ago. Source? What the fuck are Kerr black holes? Explain using boobies, oh erotic one. I mean, it's a very accurate representation of the internet. I said that last time, but I'm very impressed. I'll pay 1,000 yen to ride your time machine, not a yen more. Sources Ho-san's delusions, lol. Real deal. He didn't deny it. Lol. All aboard Hoen's crazy train. Prepare for a train wreck. Kerr black hole time travel is theoretically possible, but 1. How do you get black holes to spin? Don't tell me you wait until you find one spinning naturally, that's ridiculous. 2. How do you pass through the singularity? There's no way a Chevy can withstand the pressure. Different anonymous. Why the short explanations, John? You stupid. Wanna die? And still no stock prices? Japanese emoji signs. Crash. This isn't a delusion. I know for a fact the title posted 10 years ago. There's even a book about it. Search the used bookstores if you don't believe me. The Chevy has a gravity distortion unit. That's what he said 10 years ago. Yes, it does have a gravity distortion unit. My time machine is not perfect. It was built by a third party who reverse engineered CERN's design. The gravity distortion unit is a little unstable. First, the unit produces a micro-singularity, then injects electrons to induce rapid rotation. This generates a local gravity sine wave. As the time machine passes through the singularity, the gravity distortion unit regulates the pressure to ensure safe passage. I'm not a specialist, so I cannot explain the mechanics any further. Let me just say that Kerr black holes can be manufactured. I assume everyone's aware of CERN's current experiments with the black hole creation. Too long don't read? Shut the fuck up. I've just noticed that it's a picture of Faris in the background. Which, I don't know, do they do, like, backgrounds of the maids at these maid cafes? Or has Daru, like, photoshopped this? Anyway, back to the very accurate internet. You know, you read some books where they have like talks in chat rooms and stuff, and it just doesn't read like anyone actually talks on the internet. But this one does, so I'm impressed. Unstable sounds dangerous. Oh fuck. Titles, black holes are gonna swallow the earth. He's not just a mass murderer, he's trying to wipe out the entire human race. Find his parents before it's too late. And then, it's not that you won't explain, it's that you can't, lol. How do you know the destination? The Earth is constantly moving, or didn't you know that? By the way, I proposed the Taito-Hoenn theory, lol. I set the destination with the VGL system. That's variable gravity lock. It functions by reading the local gravity of the destination and locking the tipless sine wave onto that location. By locking onto Earth's gravity, it ensures that I don't end up floating in space. I use this 4 Cesium clocks to make the calculations, so the margin of error is negligible. Hoenn needs to shut up, lol. I never heard of any title from 10 years ago, lol. So the universe is deep in title shit. And then it's Hoenn Kyomer again. The same information was in the title book. All you've done is post 10-year-old copy pasta. How could anyone could do that? How do I know you're the real title? John Tanso Moe, my waifu. I recognise different opinions. I'm feeling more and more disappointed. Still nothing concrete. Nice try, I guess, but I won't be fooled. Whoa, I shouldn't waste all day on @channel. And we're going to leave it there, because it got long. Although I am going to actually read our new tips. I don't think we got that many this time, because we got loads last time. Okay, singularity. In astrophysics, a point of infinite... Oh, God. Didn't expect it to go down that far. A point of infinite gravity. Singularities are predicted to exist at the centre of black holes. However, since it is impossible to observe the interior of a singularity, the existence of such cannot be proven. In a black hole, the singularity is formed by the gravitational collapse of a dying star. For example, imagine a star millions of kilometres in diameter. Now imagine that entire star's mass compressed into a space smaller than the period at the end of this sentence. That is a singularity. Okay, so very heavy, probably. I couldn't lift it. In Japanese, please. Yeah, teasing phrase used to tell an incomprehensible poster to please post comprehensibly. Chevy, fictional. Is it fictional? What's the real one? I'm sure that's real. Or is it some... This is going to annoy me now. I don't know cars very well, but that felt real. When I read it, that seemed really familiar. Or is it Chevrolet and people call it a Chevy and this is just like, they've just taken the shortened one and gone, this is the full name. I'm going with that. I think there is something they call a Chevy. Braun tube, another name for the cathode ray tube, CRT. This name is used more commonly in Germany and Japan. It comes from the name of the inventor of the cathode ray tube, Carl Ferdinand Braun. Okay? Slow food. The opposite of fast food. I could have told you that beforehand. Frupara, a popular SNS social network service website designed to facilitate easy communication between users. Wiki, online system for the creation and compilation of hypertext documents on a web server. And a reality marble, a type of magecraft in which the user overwrites the world with a pocket dimension based on his or her emotional experience. Often used in ordinary conversation to speak of couples flirting in public, immersed in their own world, not caring about the pain they are inflicting on others. Okay. Never heard that used before. Yeah, well, we're going to leave it here. So I suppose next time we've kind of got more stuff with this new John title to figure out. And, you know, now that Ocarin's been actually posting on these websites as well, sort of the reaction to that and why he's the only one who knows this. I still think he was somehow moved onto a different world line than he was on before. After the satellite crash, when he was out after... I keep forgetting names. It's awful. Like, as soon as they haven't been in the game for a while, I immediately forget their names. Makise Kurisu, that's it. After her death, he got switched to a different world line, is what I'm going with. And because he's the only one who knows, and if, you know, it's very obvious that he's in a different world where this John Title guy didn't come back 10 years earlier. And this is the first time he's shown up. So, I don't know what's going to happen next, but I'm looking forward to finding out. So, I will see you next time. And, you know, please let me know about the voices and the talking, because I know I was accidentally talking over them a couple of times, which I wouldn't want to do even if I did read aloud. That was just, I'm not used to it yet. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.